Welcome back to TPMFA TV. When I remember the good old days of TPMFA tournaments, a little bit of nostalgia kicks me. Now all the tournaments are held by TPM community staff, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Still. Today we are watching the TPM Super League match between Nota Crew and Special Forces. My nickname is ilvol, and I'm not alone. Reina will join the evening. Hello, Reina. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't turned your microphone on. Hello, Reina.
Yeah, hello. Glad to be here again. It's been a long time, of course, casting with you or all together. Yeah, we haven't seen your broadcasts in a while, so yeah, nice to see something, for at least something in like an official format, Obviously, we've seen some games of this season already broadcasted by Zan and Sayed, who've been doing a good job keeping like the live part alive. But yeah, we're here with I don't know which series it is. It is already. It is a week one matchup between Other Crew and Special Forces waiting us. It is two games, home and away. Like every league game is played, and basically this season every team plays in the same table. There are no groups. Everyone's together since we had little less teams show up than usual, but that's fine. We are seeing some new names as well, which is great to see. We see a lot of returning teams as usual as well.
Yep. I guess both teams are trying to ready up as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Guess we
we
can
can
talk
maybe
about the
go.
squads. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Special Forces, surprisingly similar scope what we've seen from them now, a season or two already. I was thinking that maybe they're suffering a little bit from inactiveness because they didn't get to schedule their games very much earlier. This Not a Crew fixture came out of the blue, basically, compared to some other games that were scheduled much earlier. But here we see basically this main team right now, Ibrahimovic, Darren Polka, who's been with them already for a year or so. Paskit is back, just returned. He's been to many top teams, but he's coming back to Special Forces right now. Flame in defense for them, of course, and Sayed as well showing up here. They don't have a lot of options on the bench I'm seeing right now, so this might be an issue. We see Tomioka appearing for the winger role. He's been in and out of the team as well, but a good substitute for them here.
Right. Thank you. And could you help me with Not a Crew roster as well?
Yeah, Another Crew, I guess, basically the same we've seen for a while now as well. We see actually Brewer play, which is great to see. Actually, a pretty rare occurrence. He's probably defending here with, I'm guessing, John Jay, who rotates between midfielder and defender quite often. We see Roshan, who played in academy for a while. He played in different teams, Leamington, so on. Burba, who's becoming their staple player, also wearing the captain's armband, wears it in actually a lot of the games for Another Crew, is becoming their key player. And Alexander on the attack then seems to be their main striker here. Meanwhile, Ibrahimovic already gets the ball. This is starting to look
Oh,
like a 1-0, and
yeah.
it
It is
is.
a first goal. Our viewers do have a privilege to watch the replays, and it was just a solo run from Ibrahimovic. They really like to do this in Special Forces, trying to get a ball to Ibrahimovic, and he will try to score a goal by himself.
Yeah, he's their target man, and when the defense just forgets about him, it's going to be really hard to catch up as well. So, not a Crew, they need to keep a low line. It seems like they left Jonesy a little bit back here as well now. He might even be the last defender. Depends who will be the ones sent up forwards to contest headers, for example. Darren is opening up on the
I
other
guess,
side
yep.
and searching him, and it reaches him as well.
Oh, Notre Crew are struggling with defense in the first minutes.
Ooh. Good attempt from Flame, but yeah, just center of the goal from there, so no threat to the goalkeeper yet. Alexander, no backspin on that ball, so it goes out of play. These teams, famously met in the Ambition Cup final. I think that was already 2 years ago. In fact, it was the end of 2021. Back then, not a crew won that overall. And not a lot of players have remained the same since then. I think from Special Forces side, it's basically Brogimovic, and not the crew side is basically just Brewer and John Jay. Oh, that's a great lob through as well. Berber on the wing. That could be a cross. It comes in. Is there anybody on the receiving end? Alexander, but straight to the goalkeeper.
Really ambitious attack from not a crew. And as far as I know, Special Forces never won anything big in TPM. Um, oh,
Oh, and
nice shot from
Pasket.
Basket.
Yeah,
He he,
Pasket is a great finisher.
he loves his narrow angles.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was, yeah, FA Cup season 2 when he scored a very famous goal. It probably was touted as the game of the goal of the group stage as well against Final Fantasy, where he tricked Melody and shot from like about 30 meters out. So he has a very mean shooting foot, and Special Forces definitely need that kind of finisher on the wing as well, since they've been experimenting with a lot of wingers. Maverick is a bit inactive. Tommy Oka maybe not meeting their expectations too much, so uh, it's great. Ibra probably has someone to like rely on here.
Yeah, I'm sure that Special Forces is a really strong team in team play. I mean, so they have a target man. They have a player who shoots from the wing really well, and of course two main defenders, Flame and Said.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have a starting squad which will always be the first.
Yeah, I would say like Special Forces, even if Patrick has been away, for a while, he's featured in a lot of top teams. So back here, it doesn't seem like he's been away. The team plays really well together. It's very fluid, all this motion, and the core is basically what they play day to day Charles with as well. So yet included. So yeah, basically everything is there for them. I would say the Not a Crew lineup is even a little bit more random, maybe Roshan, a newer inclusion to this team. That's a bad foul by Burba that allows Darren to knock the ball forward, but that's a proper Lukaku touch there, and the
Oh,
goalkeeper gathers it.
all right. Special Forces taking the ball under their control, and Pasket plays back. Alexander, nice clean tackle, and we actually get the ball to the feet. uh, Ambitious attack from Special Forces, passing the ball back and forth. Darren.
Yeah, and now we see just the same thing again. Pasket completely forgotten about. That's an easy goal. Burba not there to cover, just a few steps behind him. And very simple through balls allowed from the crew side right now. And it just seems like the wing cover is not there. Burba and Roshan a little bit too high up, so that leaves Bro and John Jay in these 2v3 situations. Burba. And they're forcing these crosses as well a lot, and it just doesn't work out. That's something you usually see from newer teams. You're
Yeah,
forced towards the corner flag. You don't have any other options but to cross.
yep, and now Special Forces are playing wings, but not because they're newbies, but because they really know what to do with the ball.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good. Oh, and that's an awful opening as well. Roshan seemingly goes AFK, or maybe a connection issue there. But Jonja as well opened it, probably hoping that Brewer Roshan coming his way.
I
Let's see
guess
if it's
this is
going to be a pause. Yeah, there's not a pause exactly called from not a crew side either. Looks like they don't know what's going on.
maybe it's something with his control because I can't see the sign of disconnection.
Yeah.
I guess he's okay, and we can continue. 2 minutes left in the first half. Not a crew losing 0-3.
Oh, a quick opening there from Burpa actually finds a couple of players in the box, but Alexander doesn't exactly get the ball under his control, so no opportunity to shoot. That's going to be a 3-0 first half for Special Horses. That's definitely a stump considering that not a crew. Definitely this team should mount a pretty good challenge. It should be more equal, but it just doesn't seem like this at all. And considering not a crew actually have played one series already this season, Special Forces hasn't. This is their first. Not a crew. They were defeated by Tiki Tackle in both of their games. Their closest they got was 1-4 actually. They lost 1-4. And I think it was 2-8 in the second game, then a reverse fixture, and Roshan scored both goals there. Tiki basically played with main lineup in both. They rotated more in the second game, which was actually the higher scoring one. So, not a crew. Maybe still in a little bit of a slump since then.
I'm not sure if it was predictable against Tiki Tackle, but this is a really strong team, and this is a problem for every
Yeah. Oh, and
other
here's the Roshan.
opponent's Russian gets the ball
Yeah,
in the
gets
net.
one back. Seems like he's becoming one of the main scorers for not a crew this season, and definitely a good pickup from them as well. That's a bad foul. It only gets 1 point from it though, so not too much. Not
Yeah, but
crying
a
over
tactical
that.
fall, right?
Yeah, tactical pretty much. Ibrahimovic passes, trying to find someone with this short pass. Is this row family type right clicks in the box, hoping that someone taps it in, but no one was in space there. Brewer dribbled up a bit though. He's been going really high up. That Passkid isn't exactly going too high either. Special Forces there, just conserving their lead right now. Searching ball. Roshan picks it up. Maybe to Alexander. No, he's already covered John Jay. Not a lot of options here. Spending quite a lot of time on the ball. Burba turns it around. Darren searching for Roshan again. This seems to be one of their main strategies now. Burba doesn't really want to shoot there yet. Marked by 3. Brewer turns around. Great, great little turn there. Definitely baited Flame, who's forced to make a foul.
I think now it's possible for Not a Crew to come back here because
Oh, what
nice
a
one.
play! And Darren Polka just completely nailed to the ground there. Didn't react to it and goes just in between Darren and the post there. What a great finish. What a great solution from the free kick. Usually we see these free kicks from Special Forces side, actually, these short openings, finding
Yeah,
that wide player.
they played it really great. Yeah, I mean, if Not a Crew can find the game, the tactic against, the key against Special Forces, they can come back easily. So I guess this is what we are seeing now.
Yeah, the patient attacks have been better than just going for these crosses, even if that one goal from Russian header came from a cross. It was just a more of a build-up play. Kionje, Brewer, are trying to just hold the ball, maintain possession here, not a crew. Trying to find Roshan with a long ball. Paskid wins it, doesn't exactly clear it though. Darren gets it, so Special Forces back on the ball. Everything's fine for them. Not exactly wasting time yet, but just passing a lot on their own third. Paskid seems to be offside there, and he is.
Well, we are seeing an interesting game today. Uh, I really was a bit frustrated after the 3-0 in the first half.
Yeah, exactly. And interesting enough, Not a Crew don't have a lot of substitutions available here either. They just can't make any changes really. Even though their squad does contain a lot of talent there. I don't know if Totti was still signed up this season. I have to check actually. I think he was. Yeah, it's there's so much talent actually there. There's Milzo, there's Totti still in there, Krujak, Predator, none of them playing. There's Bugs Bunny on the bench actually, who they could use more of a defender or winger. Maybe they don't really feel the need to it. Haskett gets to it before the goalkeeper. Grimovic goes for the shot. Burba on the way. And another block coming out here. Another crew holding on. Burba going for the long cross here, Alexander, but that's a weak finish. just tapped it right into the goalkeeper. And other crew, they're not finding that final touch. Press they're attempting isn't exactly working either. Passes are still going through, exchanged between Ibrahimovic and Paskit.
Basket tries to lob the ball.
Whoever makes a foul there gets a yellow card. We've had a discussion about yellow cards as well. Some people saying we should count yellow cards technically and make them cause match bans as well once you have accumulated enough of these, which I think is fair. Maybe it would limit fouling, definitely. Meanwhile, another crew already wasted another opportunity.
Yeah, but I think if the game simply doesn't
Alexander,
provide...
he needs
I'm
to
sorry.
score that. There's no other
Yeah,
way.
nice.
And
3-3.
that's crazy. And what a time. What a time for another crew to finally level the scoreline. It's 88th minute, and Special Forces, they need to speed up a little bit, or otherwise they're only going to get 1 point from being 3-0 ahead. And that's a great through ball. Alexander, it's a pretty hard angle. It's a hard angle. Is he going to try to find Jonja? He's going for the shot. The goalkeeper parries it. Sayed blocks it away. Jonja didn't have enough power there anyways, but still, it was dangerous. A corner, cleared. Ibrahimovic on the run. Can he beat Brewer with it?
No,
and
stop the game.
Oh, wait. What a drama in the end there. And, well, a deserved point for another crew there for just continuing fighting on. And a great finish from Alexander as well. So everything's equal in the first game. Let's see if there's going to be reverse fixture is going to be made in another room. But 3-3 is going to be the scoreline for this.
Oh, so I wanted to continue the discussion about the yellow cards. If the game doesn't provide statistics for yellow cards and red cards, it's kind of hard to count them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a bit hard. Even now in the new GUI, you see the cards, you see the fouls, but it's only team-based. And in the old one, even in complete match reports, you don't see it. You see the amount of fouls people make, but you don't see the cards. So.
Right.
Yeah, you still need to go over all these recordings, which obviously is gonna cause some trouble. It looks like we are gonna be continuing in the same room, perhaps. No one is leaving.
Well, right now we can. I guess we can make a quick peek at the statistics of the previous game. I can see them in the new graphic interface.
Yeah, and well, according to that, it seems to be pretty much equal, just like the scoreline says.
Yep, I'm pretty sure this team can make a second competitive game between each other. No doubts it would be interesting as well. And the players are already wanting to continue. Yeah.
Yeah, seems like it. But what a super transfer. Paskit has been instantly bagging 2 goals. Got registered just like basically 20 minutes or half an hour before the game. Meanwhile, Special Forces, they were kind of in the danger of being axed as well, because they didn't seem to have a lot of active players. Now they signed up Bora, now they signed up Paskit. Oh, Ibrahimovic, once again, the same scenario as the start of last, but this time a little bit more cover, and players are a bit deeper here from another crew. They fight the fire. Unfortunate foul there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was tactical enough.
Yeah, the flame kind of ran into him as well. It's a classic TPM foul where you leave these feet wide a little bit too long, and player walks onto you and falls over.
Yeah.
And Roshan is asked for a timeout as well. Bugs Bunny is actually on the field now. And I think he is on for Brewer, which means maybe it's going to be Bugs Bunny in defense. No, it doesn't seem like it. It's Burba and John Jay. Maybe a little bit unnatural, Burba in defense. I haven't seen him a lot there. And if I have, I just haven't really seen enough to form any sort of an opinion. I think Brewer maybe would do a little bit more for Not a Crew here. Burba a little bit more proficient on the wing, but Not a Crew. They have a lot of fluid players, just like Jonjo as well, who can play all positions. So
I think they just wanted to, improve their attack in third,
maybe
and in cost of Brewer, it happened.
Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a shooting angle. Yeah, Russian's trying to cut away as many meters as possible here. Darren, that's an easy shot to block, though.
Alexander with a
Alex,
pickup.
oof, and a
Right.
clean tackle. He shoots into the wall, and Not a Crew players just guarding the area. So yeah, trying to find a good opening. Ibra on the wing, has to cross it, finds Paskit, gets blocked by Roshan. Roshan's been absolutely carrying Not a Crew this game as well. John Jay, good header. Paskit is open. Paskit once again just tries to trick himself. Has to Flame, goes wide, but Paskit reaches to it. And back to Flame. Very slow and meticulous play from Special Forces, launching the balls in, Not a Crew dealing with them. They're going back out. That's good. It's a narrow angle, definitely a shot opportunity. Goes out for a corner.
Yeah, but now we can actually see a solid defense from Not a Crew. They're blocking the shots and not letting Basket and Ibra shoot. And now we're trying to break Special Forces defense. Max Bunny with the ball. Trying to find his teammates. Nah, it
Yeah, Flame
ends.
picks it up.
With a
Great
big
job. Flame was pressured there, Flame was technically between two players. Could have had a bad bounce. And Roshan, he's been denying Paskit ever since the game started, continuing on as well. Roshan seems to have adopted a much more defensive role actually this game. Like he drops back more to cover Paskit, and it works out. It's been clean for Not a Crew so far.
we
Paskit.
taught the lesson about their last game.
Paskit. Oh, Roshan again clears it. Just they can't get anything past him. Now there's an opportunity. Paskit one step ahead. And Ibra, no, Jonjo's there. Surprisingly, all Not a Crew players actually on small as well. Jonjo also playing small. He used to play medium for quite a while. Even in defense here, he's playing small. So, very average TPM we're seeing here.
Well,
Not a lot of.
they really needed to cover Ibrahimovic and his runs.
Yeah, true.
So that's their choice.
And we don't see any goalkeepers either here. I didn't see it in the Not a Crew Tiki series as well. Unfortunately, I think the only full goalkeeper game we had was the Napoli against Nazi one, actually.
And Snedes against Spades.
Yeah.
Took his goal.
Oh yeah, Mondragon, yeah. Yeah, it's great that they have enough players now that they can play goalkeeper as well. Spade's definitely one of the more surprising teams to sign up that have given the chances for a lot of players there. Darren just slips past the defense, and it looks like Junja and Bugs Bunny thought they could maybe stop him with a tackle, but it was too late. He was already in the box, and it was just a question of finishing. Junja Burba to Roshan, just short passes now. Roshan takes on even three players now. Ibra blocks him. Still a long way to go here. Burba,
no, it was a bad pass.
But they recover it before both tackle it, though. This could have gone much worse. Oh boy, Nordic Crew definitely appearing nervous now. Alexander pressuring. Sayed doing a good job, just clearing the ball up the field. Darren might even latch onto it. Bugs is faster. Foul.
Badar Poker
Oh,
has his
referees.
advantage play.
Yeah, but Roshan clutches himself in between these players. Alexander doesn't find Roshan, doesn't want to pass the ball, goes for the shot. Burba. Guess they're trying to find Roshan again for a header. That's a
Oh
deep one, and
no!
Roshan is offside. He's way
And
past the goalkeeper and denies Bugs Bunny's goal.
that's unfortunate.
Oh,
First half, well, we can see better defense from both sides. So we're trying to break each other, and Special Forces did it once with Darren Polka's goal. But the level of tense is really high. Still, the crew trying to get the ball through. Simply passing left to right and right to
Aaron.
left.
Ooh, Roshan, good interception, but it doesn't win them the ball. Alex makes a foul in the end. Yeah, Flame definitely just stealing a couple of in-game minutes here with this little dance. Pass kid.
I think we can make a TikTok of it.
Yeah, pass kid. He really wants to beat Roshan repeatedly here. And they don't even get the ball through. Roshan gets the last laugh of this. Alexander, a lot of open space on that right wing side. That's a mandatory foul. They still send the ball in without hesitation. And they won't win the header. That's a great ball. It might reach Ibra if he plays his body right, and he does. Darren's on the edge of the box. Ibra tries to play a lob ball. Pass kid is denied. John Jay to Roshan. Some good passing as well from our crew. It's just, it all dissolves in that final third. Need to show something
Russia.
here. Roshan. Oh, the shot was a little bit too weak though. Goalkeeper scuttled to save it. Sayed, very calm on the ball. Ibrahimovic this time doesn't reach it. Burba could open to Bugs Bunny. He's not offside. Great opening. Alexander in the center. There's a lot of opportunities. Roshan as well. Goalkeeper's chasing though. Over to Alexander. Alexander, can he finish this straight
Nah,
into
his shot
Flame?
is
Darren.
blocked.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate. So neither of the teams really want to give up.
Yeah, but also impatient plays from not a crew. The finishing just could be improved. Just
Oh yeah,
take your
can you
time on
see
the
this?
ball a little bit here. Sayed. Pass it. Sayed. Flame. Special Forces. Concentrating on the passes. Back to Flame. Yeah, they got everything under control. Just these little triangles. Not a crew, not exactly making a high line of press either. Just Alexander doing something up there. That's good. Long ball in. Cleared. Alexander picks it up.
Alexander.
Tries to find Burba. It's a bad tunnel. But it might be an opportunity for Burba to escape. Tries to cut inside. Actually finds an opening. Roshan with a clean tackle, but that won't bother the goalkeeper. But oh
Oh,
no, Flame, big
Flame.
mistake. Has
Is
to
it a
take
red
the
card?
foul, and it's not because Sayed was deeper than him. And it's 2 points for that. Well, I'd say, it's one of these cases where in real life you probably would get something more for it.
Yep. We're just sad to see.
Yeah. Good reactions from Flame to recover that. Special Forces maintain their lead then. Darren tried to get past Bug. Zebra, that's a tough angle. Tried to fish a penalty maybe. Didn't work out. Walked into the player. And that's a foul on him as well. It Bugs now. Escapes. So yeah, tries to cover both the cross angle as well.
And
Alexander has to
Alexander.
shoot. Cuts inside. Again, just instantly shoots, but into the defender. It looks like it was headed towards the goalkeeper, Alexander. Both sides are getting nervous. Roshan is
Russian.
here, and again, too hasty from Roshan here. They just don't take a second to think. They just shoot instantly. It's
And
always
it's an
straight up the
offside,
goal.
right?
That is offside, clearly, yeah. Oh, it's very
Yeah, I see.
lack of inspiration here from Ludicrous game.
They're too nervous this time.
That goes over the top. Does stay inside. Roshan gets to pick it up. That's a foul by Paskey. Is on 6 points actually. Another 4 point foul. He would be out. Alexander Bugs Bunny. You have to bag those. He was so close. He was basically on the line, and it was cleared off. Now it's John Jay waiting for it patiently, but Paskey wins the mental duel.
Special Forces simply locks all of the team and the box, preventing the girls to,
Yeah, Ibrahimovic picks it
preventing.
up. There's Darren, acres of
God.
space, Paskin on the other side. They are going for that pass, but Roshan is faster. Alexander not up far ahead. And still, Special Forces continuing their same work over and over again. Paskin. I can just hold the ball there a little bit now. It's 88th minute. Not a lot to lose here if you just keep at it. And oh, that was actually a nifty pass.
Uh,
89. Maybe one more opportunity for another crew. John Jay, Alexander, they advance. That's an instant cross in, and it goes over. Who heads it over? I think it was either Darren or Sayed.
it's the last
And there's overtime,
chance.
and it's blocked several times there
Can
by
you believe
Flame and
this?
Sayed.
Wow.
Immaculate stuff here. Sayed and Darren just iron wall on the line of the goal, and they get these 3 points. So overall, 4 points for Special Forces, just one for another crew. They can't be happy with that.
Oh
If I can
well, it was outstanding moment.
Yeah, it's interesting. In Special Forces, it was, according to the stats, at least it was their only shots on target as well, which they scored from. And not a crew, they had more opportunities. I would say they had so many. They kept on ramming these shots on target, but all of these weak attempts went straight at the goalkeeper, and it's just I don't know. Not a crew. They really need some better finish there up top there.
Yeah, but we could definitely see how Special Forces played really solid in this game.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
locked themselves in defense and made some really spicy attacks, and one of them led to the goal. Not a crew seemed very impatient today in the second game.
Yeah, but that's great stuff from Special Forces. With a win and a draw, that puts them on 4 points. That puts them above Napoli and Spades for now. Also above not a crew themselves, because not a crew now all lost both games against Tiki. That means they're going to be only on 1 point in the table. Special Forces off to a very good start, actually.
It's hard to it hard to watch on the table right now because we uh, haven't seen any teams in different conditions.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I think we need to see a lot more face-offs. But teams who have played the most right now have been like Snazzies, basically Napoli. They play their games early, and we have it's second week already starting very soon. Some teams are already scheduling games since it is a free schedule, so it definitely might be the case of we seeing someone up ahead way earlier because they just have more games played.
Right. I guess that's it for today. I have nothing
Yeah,
to add.
yeah, I think not. So have a nice evening, guys. Hopefully, we'll have some more streams coming up soon. And thank you so much for Ilvol, of course, for setting everything up.
Yep, thank you for joining me. I guess you can make some streams some of the next week if I'm free, of course.
Yeah,
So thank you for joining the TPMFA TV. It was a nice stream. We've seen some great matches. and see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.